From the Mike and April studios, this is Plugged In.
See how delayed it is? See, I'm
See
just...
how,
Hey,
see how delayed it is?
welcome in,
It's not delayed
everybody.
anymore.
Hey!
Look at this. We have Gambling Granny and Dice on the show tonight.
And look,
What is up? What's up?
How are y'all?
Good, good, good.
Good deal, good deal. Look at all these wonderful people in here.
I know. I was just looking at that.
they
Cheers, everybody. Cheers, everybody.
cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
Mike and April. Mike and April, how are you?
Absolutely.
There you go.
That's too funny.
Our studio got vandalized, and there's a bunch of dice all over it. I don't understand.
Wonder how that happened.
Imagine that.
Dice, I swear to God, I leave him home for an hour by himself, and look what he's done.
Yeah.
He
well,
was busy.
We always try to have some fun with the guests that are coming in. We try to do something special for them.
Sure.
So
That's funny. Too
All right.
funny.
So it looks like we've got Kissy Cat in the house. We got Grandma Joanne, Courtney here. Look at this. Lots of support, Courtney. And then you've got Lloyd Baker. Marge is here as well. Love it. I love it. Auntie Joyce. John S. Scott Nightingale. Little Dutchie. Lisa. Tracy in Arizona.
oh, my favorite Tracy.
Yes, your favorite Tracy is here.
And my favorite Dutchie.
Yep. So
how
glad
about
everybody
them
got
Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys?
Oh no.
Yeah, Melba's in the house.
Melba's here, so watch out.
Oh, Melba's here.
Well, they just did really well. It just kind of crushed April's dreams on her fantasy football, but
Yeah, so
Oh.
I had the Jets defense, and yeah, my probability of winning now is 3%.
Yep, out the door. It's gone.
Yep, it's no bueno at all. Welcome in, Miss Lady, Gamblin Mitzi as well. Scotty H Town, thank you for joining us. Lisa says Cowboys.
like, the guys with the guns or the football team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
Fremont Street
you know,
Cowboys.
I like my Fremont Street
Yes.
Cowboys.
Mhm.
That's the icing on the cake right there. So,
Maybe you can get them to come and perform at Granny Fest. That would be
hey,
great.
you know what? That would be
You
awesome.
never know.
I like
You
the
never know
Viking
what's
dudes
gonna
with
come
the
walking
hats.
through the door.
Yes, that's true. Well, that's, tonight, as we get into the show, we're going to talk about Granny Fest. We've had lots of people ask us, especially on Sunday nights, what is Granny Fest? What's the big hype about it? So we'll get into that a little bit.
Ooh, the big
Yeah. And we'll talk about that. I also kind of wanted to know, I know you can't give us a lot of details, but how your auditioning is going, right?
Oh.
I think you've got a few people that have been auditioning, and it's just,
Yeah.
it's a fun time.
Well, and I want to
guys.
make my formal complaint about because I've been since they've announced that
You're not doing it.
I've been practicing chainsaws on fire.
Oh, yeah.
See, and they told me no.
No. Well, I would have to get that cleared through El Cortez, and I don't think Adam will clear that.
Yeah, it's a fire code thing.
He'll
Mike.
probably go, Granny, you're pushing your luck. So
Well, we don't want you to, we don't want to cause any problems, but I want to entertain.
that's so funny. That
got
is too funny.
Brian, how do you say that? Amateur? Amateur in. Neil is
Brian
in.
Amateur.
James, Skylar Moon. What's the topic? Anything and everything. Yes, anything and everything goes.
Hi,
Rob is in.
Skylar. How are you?
Rob is in. Deanna is in. This is awesome. Low
Nail
ceilings for
Mustago.
Kissy Cat says the low ceilings for chainsaws.
Yeah, it is. No kidding.
Well, I was going to use little ones.
Little chainsaws, miniature chainsaws.
That's funny. Oh, welcome
I-
in, everybody. Yeah, it's nice to see everybody in on a Sunday night. This is a little bit different for us. I mean, I'm looking around for my scratch tickets, and, of course, I don't have none to scratch tonight. So this is different for us.
Well,
Melba?
I love it. I appreciate you coming on the show and just co-hosting with us. We've
Yeah,
been
we
very
want-
excited about doing
Yeah, we
this.
wanted to do this for a while.
Yeah, and you know, and Granny and I, we've talked about it for the last couple of months, but we wanted to do it closer to Granny Fest.
Yeah.
And you guys had gone to Blue Chip, which was amazing,
Yeah, that was a good one.
right? That was a great
Yeah,
trip
that
for
was
you
a great
guys.
time. Yes, it was. Yes.
Plus
We'll be
you-
going back. We'll
Plus,
be
you had
going
a
back
built-in
there.
butler.
You built in, yeah, because you were able
Security,
to
Yeah. Had our own security and everything. It was awesome.
See, we need to be rolling with Granny and Dice.
I don't think we're that highfalutin.
Get
The only
VIP.
police that follow us around are trying to arrest us.
You know, that's the first time I've ever had that happen. And you know, they're a Boyd's property also. And you know, we go over there to Kansas City, that's a Boyd's property. We're on the run over there. They've never had security follow us around over there, but that was our first time up there at Blue Chip. And that's just how they do their processes. They stick a security guard with you. And it don't matter if you're on the floor filming for 1 hour or if you're out there for 12 hours, they're with you the whole time. So that was kind of a different experience.
I love it. I think that's awesome, right? You got the VIP treatment, and I think when we go live in the casino, not at Choctaw, but at WinStar, right? People will tell us, "Hey, you're not allowed to do that. You need to turn that off." You know,
Oh,
people
yeah.
that are playing next to us and
Oh, I
around
just
us.
laugh at them. I said, okay.
Yeah, so I think having the security guard with you, right, kind of
Well, it
puts that to
legitimizes
ease.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that you guys do have permission, and there's no
Yeah.
questions and no disturbing you guys as you're going. Welcome into Slot Bandits. Thank you for joining us.
Mel-
Bandits.
Slot bandits.
All right.
All right, we
Slot-
got to do Blake
You
bandits.
got slot bandits. Slot bandits.
Yeah, I need to get one of those.
You do.
Corey, they're awesome.
I may
And you
need.
know what? They're going to be at Granny Fest.
Really?
Yes.
You got to be happy
Slot
about that.
bandits will be there.
Anybody is going to be at Granny.
That's
Now,
right.
Melba says she thought Mike was going to belly dance at.
See, yeah,
Granny.
that's. Yeah.
Oh, Mike's
so-
going to belly dance.
Well, belly dance, chainsaw throw. This could be pretty interesting.
Yeah, he just wants
Ooh,
to have
I
her
could
get
do
up-
all of that.
Question is,
Yeah,
did he
bunch of
submit
options.
did he submit his audition tape already?
That's so
I heard it got lost in the mail, so you know.
Aaron Kazali.
Yeah, it did. Yes, it did. Hey, Aaron Kazali, how are you?
Cheers, everybody
Thanks for
coming in.
Bob's in the
Angela,
WinStar
hello,
parking lot.
hello. Angela just subscribed to Mike and April. Thank you so much.
Thank
There you
you
go.
guys. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes.
If you are here from our channel watching tonight, please go and subscribe to Mike and April. They're awesome. Great couple. They're going to be at Granny Fest this year too. We can't wait to meet them actually in person, although we feel like we already know each other. But yeah, if you haven't checked out their channel, please take a minute and go do that. That would be great.
We
Yeah.
make lots of cool stuff, but not anymore.
Not anymore. We changed the name because we weren't doing cool stuff anymore.
Yeah, now we're just doing this kind of stuff, and it's
That's okay.
it's not all that cool.
Sorry. So I want to throw a
A wrench?
no, not a wrench, but a huge compliment out to you guys. I was just telling Mike today, I wear my Granny Fest shirt. I wear it every week.
Oh, you got it on right there.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
do.
I will, if it's clean, it's pretty much on my body, because let me just tell you, it's soft, and I have washed and I have dried it. I'd probably say a good 25,
Yeah.
30
Wow.
times, and it has not shrunk. It has not faded. This is quality stuff. So whoever you're using is doing a fabulous job, and everybody, you need
Well,
to
that's
go
always
get
good
one.
to hear. Actually,
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the stuff you're putting out is
Yeah, I
worth
mean, it's a
having.
quality product, and it is so soft. I sleep in it. I mean, I absolutely love
Oh,
it.
well,
So shout out to you. So shout out to you, because you guys have a good store. Whoever it is, or whoever you're using, it's
Sure.
fabulous, right?
Yeah, we use Spring.
Used to be Teespring.
Teespring. You know, I've had a couple of T-shirts in the beginning that I bought that I did have to complain about because it was peeling. But you know, I think they've changed distributors or
Suppliers or
yeah,
something.
whatever, because we've noticed that
It's gotten really nice.
we
Yeah.
noticed that the quality's a lot better than what it was when we first
And
started the store.
These are just super. So
Yeah.
I love the premium tees.
Yeah.
They're my favorite T-shirts.
Yeah.
Well, and I think, you know, when Joanne did your logo for this year, I mean, honestly, you can't even feel it on the shirt. I mean, because like our shirts, we've had people, we had someone say at the beginning, right, and we have switched as well, that when they washed it, it shrank and the logo got kind of funky. But because this is a busy logo, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
is, you can't really tell it's on here. Like you can't feel, it's just awesome.
Yeah,
I love
you.
it.
Can I feel it?
You know,
No,
we
you
were
can't.
we were real thrilled with Yo Ange, and you guys need to check her out too.
Yeah, she does
I mean,
fabulous work.
She's a graphic designer out there in New York, and you know, when I contacted her about doing the design, and we were like, you know, this is kind of an idea we had. And we sent her, you know, a little idea. What can you add to it or take away? And she came back with that, and we were like, oh my
Oh,
God.
it's beautiful, guys.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. Here, I'll pull it up a little bit if you haven't seen it. I mean, it's just great.
Thank
I love
you.
it.
Keep pulling it up.
I'm not going to keep pulling.
That's too funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have it on a pill. It's just on a little pillow. But
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cute. I like that.
And but yeah, her design was just incredible on it. And
Wait,
I mean,
they-
we were very
Still,
happy with
she
it.
has the plastic on it.
Wait,
do you
oh,
have the
is that a
plastic on your
tag?
couch too?
That's like our couch.
It's like
Yeah.
a cat. Well, I didn't. It's a possible giveaway at Granny's
Oh.
house. I don't know. Hence, it's still in plastic.
Yeah.
But
I
it's a
just saw that.
possible-
I didn't know if your couch was like that, and our mattress is like that because, well, one of us has problems.
It's a possible giveaway. So, but yeah, we were real thrilled with, and she's also done her our emojis for us recently, and she's just great on those.
Well, I might need to talk to her.
We may need to check her
I
out for
wish
our
I'd have known
emojis.
that she was there before I spent what I spent on our new logo. So
Well, she does a fantastic job.
I mean, members emojis to any graphic. I mean, I'm a great idea guy. I just can't get it from idea to
gotcha.
to a file that I can use. And like the Bourbon Brothers designs, I shot her an idea. So this is what I'm thinking about. What do you think? And she just nails it every time.
Yeah.
Wow.
BD
Okay.
Slots is in here. He's counting down the days till Granny Fest.
Everybody is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
He says he has something special up his something. I got a little something up my sleeve. We know what that is.
we know what it is.
There's going to be some
Yes.
surprises at Granny Fest, guys.
Yeah, we know what BD's talking about,
Yeah.
don't we?
It's going to be a blast.
So do tell us just a little bit. How are the audition tapes? So you're getting them in. You guys are reviewing them. Are you laughing? Are you like, oh no, that it
Have you
needs to
gotten
be?
a lot? Have
Does
you
it need to
gotten
be G-rated a little bit more? Right.
Well, actually, the auditions have been done now for a couple of months.
Nice.
Yeah, we've already got, our show for Granny Fest is about an hour to an hour and a half.
Mhm.
And so, we don't want to just bombard it with, too much. We've learned that you just got to have like minimal participation, I guess is what it is, in that length of time, because we do our stuff too. So we did have some really great auditions that came in. We were able to pretty much pick them ourselves, and we have how many is there?
How many acts?
Yeah, is there
I didn't know there was
4?
going to be a quiz. Yeah, I think.
There's 4. We decided
There's
on
always
4.
a quiz, Dice. Always pay attention.
And there is one of those acts, which we're not going to discuss tonight. That is a total surprise. Is one of all of our YouTubers that's very active in our community, and
Well, all the acts are YouTubers.
they are, yeah, they're all YouTubers. But he has a really, really good, exceptional talent that we had no clue about. And so we're really looking forward for that. And
Is he gonna fly?
he might, we just
Because that
don't
would be
know.
pretty. That'd be amazing.
Everybody calls the El Cortez El Granny because we've been going there since 2010. So everybody thinks I parachute into the Cortez, that they just open up the parking lot and here comes Granny. She's parachuting in.
Little Dutchie loved last year's Granny Fest and can't wait for this year. Thank you, Little
Same,
Dutchie.
Thank
same
you.
for us. We were just watching it, and we were envy. We were like, wow.
Well,
like,
we had the opportunity to go, but we were in town like a month before that.
Yeah.
And
we had just been there.
Jay from the Slot Lizard said, "Are you guys coming to G2E?" And we're like, "No, we didn't know what G2E was."
Oh, mhm.
And I think we had just started watching you guys, so we didn't even really know there was a Granny Fest. And then, like the next 2 weeks later, everybody's in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's how we
Yeah.
met most of the people, was watching their live streams of everybody being in Vegas
Mhm.
for G2E and Granny Fest.
Yeah, yeah. We're actually going to G2E for the first time. We got invited to go, and we are going to be going. We'll be there on Tuesday, the 10th. That's the only day we had available to attend. So we're going to be participating in that and checking out some of the new slot machines that'll be coming out in 2024. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be neat.
Yeah,
Very
I
cool.
think that's really cool, right? We have tickets as well. We, just crossing our fingers that the flights are not full and we can get out there, because we are so excited and we just cannot wait to meet everybody.
Yay. Well, I'm gotta pack my chainsaws.
Your chainsaws? Well, I don't know that. I don't think TSA is going to allow you to do that. Maybe you should ship them. Ship them to Dice. Let him put them on their plane, because they have a private plane that El
Oh, that's
Cortez
right.
sends them.
That's right.
Right?
I wish we did. Slot Bandits is asking, what's Granny Fest? And he's laughing. That's funny. We'll be talking more about that as we go along here. So, but yeah, we're really looking forward. We're looking forward to G2E. That's kind of why we host Granny Fest that week, is because everybody's already in town for G2E. And,
I think that's a brilliant idea, right?
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
it's
the timing works out great.
it works out really, really well. So.
Aaron
Yeah.
says, I picture you strapped to Nicolas Cage, dressed up like Elvis, parachuting into the El Cortez. with the shirtless cowboys being like, "Come, Granny, let's me catch you."
I can actually see that.
Right, I can too.
That's funny. That is too funny. Excellent idea. That's
Scott says he'll come pick us up on his private jet. All right, Scott. I've got a couple of airports around us. We'll let you know. That sounds great.
Go.
You do have the crop duster machine.
That's true.
He does. He is famous for the crop dusting.
That's funny.
Geez,
So-
there's a lot of people in here. And Barbara, thank you so much for dropping these links for all the channels. That is really and truly one of the things about when we started our YouTube channel. I was kind of reluctant, because I was like, I don't want to be in competition with everybody. And as we started and we got into this community, it's really not a competition. It's about everybody supporting one another, right? And I love how
Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love, you can go into these different chats and everybody is dropping all the different links and whatnot. And so I just love it. So as Barbara is dropping these links, you guys should definitely take the time after the show and check them out, because if everybody's great.
Yeah.
Everybody's just so much fun, and there's so much talent. I mean,
Well, except for that one guy.
Oh.
But
which guy? That one guy?
no, he's not here. It's okay.
We can talk about him. He's not here.
Yeah, we could talk about him.
No, wait, there he is.
You're just too funny. But
They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with that.
I'm telling you right now, when we are on the road or we are out in public, he gets me with this every time, and
There's
I
that
should
guy.
know better. Because he's like, "Oh, there's that guy," and I'm like, "Who? Where?" And he's like,
He's
"You
right
know,
there.
that guy." And then there's that lady. It gets me every single time,
Well, you're gullible.
and I should know better by now. I should know better. Let us market you. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Speedy Slots is in as well. I really appreciate everybody coming in, and this is just an exciting episode to just sit back and relax, you guys, and just Shorty Slots is in as well. I appreciate
Grab
you
your
taking
cocktail.
time. Yeah, grab a cocktail and have some fun. Later, Dice is going to reveal the 2023 Granny Fest song. Woohoo!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not yet. Not yet. Back it off, Jack.
All right.
A Little Dutchie was asking, last year at Granny Fest, we did a pre-show type thing, like a red carpet, and she's wanting to know if we're going to do that again this year. Yes, we are. That's why the doors are going to open at 5:00 this year, and we will be there right at the entryway as everybody's, after you've gotten checked through, and we're going to want everybody to, say your channel name, or just if you're a supporter, we want everybody to stop there with us just for a little bit, give a little bit of info, so that people can see
Who you are.
who all is attending this year. So
Oh.
we will be doing that again, Little Dutchie.
I mean, that's the whole theme of Granny Fest. Really, what we started this is to bring all the YouTube channels together. A bunch of people we wanted to meet in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're a channel and you're coming, bring your swag, bring wristbands,
Whatever.
poker chips,
Whatever you want
business
to give
cards,
away. Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be selling merch outside, and
This could be your grand giveaway. We could give away Mike on at Granny Fest. We could raffle him off.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, we could do that. We
Yeah.
could do that for sure.
Plus, I've got Granny Fest tickets because I've gone in as other channels, and I've got some extra tickets that I'll be selling out on Fremont.
Scalping.
Yes.
Scalping the
I've got
tickets
two.
ahead. Welcome in, Rocket. Thank you for joining us.
Hey, Rocket. Nice to see you.
So tell us, so you started Granny Fest in 2020, 2021?
21.
21.
That's
22.
awesome. So kind of
easier
tell
to
us how
remember that
that
way.
started, right? I mean, it's a great idea. Like, how did you
start?
come up with it, and how did
Okay,
it kind of evolve to where it is?
Well, I mean, actually, it got started by my casino host there.
He planted
And-
the seeds, so
yeah.
to speak. Yeah.
And he told us we were out there over the summer of 20. We were out there in June of 21, which we'll never go back over the summer again because it's too hot.
I agree.
We were just in his office talking, about some things, and
Oh, wait, hold on. Look at that dice. Can you do your thing? You see that? There you go.
You got a nutty fudge nugget.
I do. Go for it. Sorry, Grady.
That's okay.
Let's
Sean,
enter-
$2
Go for it.
They would return him immediately. All right. Well, Sean.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Cat.
Thank you for the Mike and April, thank you for that.
They appreciate it.
Nice. Thank you so much.
That's
Sean,
funny.
you're awesome. Thank you very much. I guess now we can add a pillow
Okay,
too.
so now she was.
I want to interrupt again, but now we can add a
No,
pillow to
no,
his
no,
bedroom
really.
suit.
Anytime there's a channel donation, stop the show. We appreciate that.
Isn't
more
it
than
amazing?
I mean, all our channel members, anybody who donates to the channel, I mean, it touches us every time. I can't believe that, even a 99-cent, we call super chats. If you're new here, we call super chats and super stickers Nutty Fudge Nuggets because I thought it was funny.
We think it's funny.
I could write a song about
Something different.
it. Yeah.
I think it's beautiful. Go ahead.
We were in his office just kind of chit-chatting and kind of discussing some things out on the casino floor. And he just out of the blue, he was like, if you guys ever want to hold an event here or a meet and greet or something, all you got to do is let us know. We can do anything. We can, 25, 30, 40 people. And
Any size.
we were like, oh, I mean, we hadn't even thought about it.
Never crossed our minds until he said something right there.
Yeah. So we get home from that trip and some opportunities opened up, and I sent him an email and I said, hey, is this date opened up in October? I said, we're kind of thinking about having a place maybe to do a meetup with. And he emailed back and he said, yeah, that's open
How many
up.
people?
How many people? And I said, well, I don't have
30,
any
40?
maybe 30, 40 at the most. And he was like, yeah, we can do it out by the Ike's bar or, back in the parlor lounge or something. I was like, okay. So we talked about it and, dug a little bit deeper and that opportunity was there for us to do something on that date. So we took advantage of that.
You put it up on Eventbrite.
Yeah, I just put it up on Eventbrite. I made a thing.
Anybody interested in coming out and hanging out,
We'll be at the El Cortez
Yeah.
on whatever date that was and so forth and so on. And he went to work and you came home that night and I'm like, oh my God, 25 people have signed up to come today. And he was like, really? And I said, yeah. I go, what are we going to do? I mean, of course,
Did we even put a cap on it that year?
no,
Because
because we wanted that
No.
date in October, and this was the 1st of July, so we had to get going
Right.
on it. So long story short, each day was progressing. progressing. And then next thing I knew, we had like 85 people signed up to come. So I get on the phone to Nords at Elko and I'm like, hey, we got over 80 people signed up to come. And he was like, oh, well, we put you in the Fiesta room. That's not a big deal. That's opened up. We'll give you the Fiesta room for free.
Wow.
And so I was like, okay. So I left it out there, and I think there ended up being
125
that came.
That's amazing.
first year. Yeah,
That
shocked us.
That came that year. And of course, that's the year Keno got a hold of us. And that's the year he wanted to propose to Candy
Secretly.
during that.
Yeah.
So actually the title of Granny Fest came from Keno. Because when we announced it in the chat that we were going to do this, he came back with #GrannyFest.
And we thought that's a great idea.
So that's how the name started, was through Keno Kid. And so we just kind of stuck with it.
Stuck with Granny Fest.
And now we know.
Well, in the first year, it was just us kind of, piddling around up on stage, making fun of other YouTubers, cracking jokes. And El Cortez does a free play giveaway in the middle of it. The Kenos, we called Candy up on stage to be a part of a song. She had no idea that Keno was coming up behind her to actually propose.
Yeah, she had no idea any of it.
That is so sweet. That's so
Does she
cool.
know, and it was a secret. Does she know yet?
I still don't think it's sunk in. But then after that first one, I saw him in the chat earlier. Ronnie C., who I believe is coming this year, will be at all three of these. And we thank you so much, Ronnie C., for your support.
There's several. This is Ronnie. He's been there at all three. Kissy Cat missed last year. Who was it that else told me?
Okay, but you cut me off. But Ronnie C., after the very first year, was like, man, this was nice. How are you guys going to top this next year?
I do have.
I don't deserve it. You cut me off.
Hang on a second.
Wait now. Hold on. Thank you, Gambling Granny. You just gifted 10 memberships to our channel. Look at you go.
And
then we have Ron and Sharon, Lucky and Love. Wonderful channel, guys. Go check them out. Hey, you guys, sorry we're late, but we can't wait for Granny Fest 23. That's right, Ron and Sharon. It's going to be so much fun. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
I love it.
Anyway, that's how.
Last year went, and then Ronnie C. asked at the end of the first one, how are you going to top next year? And we thought, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
And that's where we got to do this. Got to do this a little bit better than us goofing around up on stage. So that's where we had. Last year's was pretty much sponsored by the El Cortez, because they hired Michael Ross Nugent, a fantastic.
Oh, he did a fabulous job. Did he not?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, just beautiful, beautiful.
And he hosted it, and then we went with the we got to have like a 1, 2, 3 punch here to open this thing up. I came out escorted by the Showgirls, which was that was a
fine choice, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were like, no, ladies, it's okay. I am okay.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it. It's a rough gig.
All right, ladies, come on. If I must, let's just go with it.
Yeah,
I'll take one for the team.
But then, of course, on the other, she was escorted by the Chippendales. And So But last year was just another. All we had now, we were up to 2.
Slow down.
I'm trying to think
rattling.
of the numbers we had. Last year was 230.
Yeah, last year was 230.
Up 230.
Right at 230.
So we went up 100 people more from the first year.
Yeah.
Then again, at the end of last year, goddamn Ronnie
great.
C. goes, Dice, how are you going to top this next year? I don't know, Ronnie. Stop it.
You see, we don't like to do the same things either. We like to be different each year. So because we don't want people. Well,
Becomes boring.
That's how with him being in the band. I was a director on a Queen pageant here in town for 12 years, and we always wanted to do.
Oh, that's interesting.
We wanted to do things different. So, I was like, we can't do the same thing
over and
over. So, you won't see too much of the same.
Well, now next year we could have different acts.
Absolutely.
The theme this year.
I think the auditions was brilliant. I don't know who came up with that. I think it's brilliant.
Yeah.
And having other YouTubers contribute so we can. It's not just it's never been all about us. It really hasn't.
It's not. It's for everybody.
And bringing YouTubers together to meet. And it's not. You don't have to have a channel if you're a supporter and you just like to watch YouTubers and you want to meet. the slot bandits, or you want to meet Ron and Sharon, or you want to meet Mike and April, they're going to be there.
Mhm.
It is
Yeah.
just, it is a great way to, you meet YouTubers who have channels, but you also meet the individuals, right, that support all the different
Yeah.
channels. And that is really cool.
Yeah.
Now, it looks like Gambling Mitzi does have a question for you guys. Is there a dress code for Granny Fest? You must
No.
wear
And
clothes.
BD said that it was thong only, and I
Thong
don't think
only,
I don't think
yeah.
that's right.
Oh no, it's not. It's not at all. I mean,
It's casual.
everybody, there's a lot of people that'll show up in the Granny Fest t-shirts and jeans, and I mean, if you want to dress up,
Get
that's
it. I highly recommend it.
I mean, it's downtown Vegas. I mean, if you want to dress to the nines and have a nice night out, it's this the El Fiesta room is a classy type room. It is really nice.
Yeah, it is.
And so it's whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's how you dress, however you be comfortable. Is what we always say.
Yeah.
So
I think I'm
Now-
gonna do a tuxedo.
A
And a
tuxedo?
thong.
And a thong? Okay. Just please make sure your tuxedo has the long tails on it.
That's funny.
Well, it'll be classy and yet comfortable.
Rogue?
Exactly.
Well, that's where the tuxedo T-shirt would come in and say, I want to be classy, but I want to party.
Yeah.
That's what
and
I
I'm here to
told
party.
him.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and I think last year Up and Our Way helped you, right, with the
Yes.
filming, and they did a great job because for folks that can't attend, shout out to them for making sure that those that
Yeah.
weren't able to come were able to
Yeah.
watch.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
we sat back, right, and we were just like, oh, thank goodness
Sure.
it's live, and thank goodness that, because you guys are busy, right, and that
Right.
it takes a lot to hand that throne over to somebody else. So I think that was a great choice, right? And they did a fabulous job with Melissa and Enrique. They,
Well, I
helping
got
you
to
guys.
Yeah, I
They're
got
gonna
to
be
see a lot
yeah,
of
they'll
people.
be helping us out again this year. They're gonna Enrique will be we'll have the stream on our channel, but Enrique will be doing the camera after we do the red
Yep.
carpet and everything. And then also Mark, the other me, we've asked him. He also did it live last year on his channel. We asked him last year if he would mind doing it, and we've already asked him if he'd cover it again on his channel. So there'll be those 2 live streams only during the event, but we tell everybody you're more than welcome to record and make a video out of anything. We'd like that. We'd love it if people would
Vlog the crap out of it.
vlog it,
Yeah.
put out a video about it.
Absolutely.
But there will be just the 2 live streams during the show. It'll be ours and Mark the other me's during that time. So
Well, that's awesome. And I love watching his channel because, we love seeing what's going on in Fremont. And you can watch it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it is something different every time. I mean, there's always something going on. YouTube was there last night, and they did a
Yes.
performance. That was amazing.
yes,
Absolutely amazing.
I was talking to Melissa just this morning after that, and she was like, we didn't know till late, and then it started getting out that YouTube was going to come. They actually just came in to make a music video for their new song.
And they did it, right? They did it
Yeah.
on Fremont Street.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, right?
They did
cool.
it in between Plaza and Circa area down
Right
there.
on the street.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
set up a stage real quick, and it was awesome. And Melissa and Enrique were still live when that all took place, and they were there, so it was awesome.
Yeah, so
Well, that would be their second video that they've done on Fremont Street for YouTube.
for YouTube. Yeah.
You too, yeah.
Binions was featured in one of their videos.
Yeah.
For
Streets have no name.
So tell me about your relationship with El Cortez, right? They are absolutely fabulous. We've gone in there, we've gambled, but we've never stayed there or anything. But
Okay.
you just
Okay.
kind of, that was your go-to place?
Well, I mean, we started going to Vegas. We didn't even start going to Vegas until 2010. That was our very first trip, and Grandma Joanne was with us, and we went out for like 4 days, and we stayed my mom had comps at New York. And so we got our comps at New York. We stayed there for those 4 nights, and it was fun. We had a blast. And then Dice and I went back the next year, just us 2, and we stayed at New York again. Then we went out to use the pool, and it was like, this pool area is not really good.
yeah, New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pool sucks.
You know, the
Small.
sun
It is
goes
so
down.
small.
No sun.
It's
So
small,
small.
and it goes down
Cold.
behind
Yes.
the buildings too early, and we like to get out in the sun when we can, get away from the gambling for a while, and that just wasn't working. So
Somehow we ended up at Bally's.
when did we ended up at okay, now I'm saying it wrong. We went in 2010 with Mom in
Yeah.
March, and then my cousin says, "Oh, did you go downtown to the El Cortez when we got back on that?" So I guess it was 2011 when we actually stayed there. And so he's like, "No, but we went downtown, but we didn't even see the El Cortez." And he was like, "Well, it's kind of, it's on East Fremont. It's down a little ways, but you need to go check it out. They got $3 blackjack,
$5 blackjack.
whatever it was, whatever."
30.
And but he was like, "Go check it out." So when we went back in 2011, when we went downtown, we checked it out, got a card, started playing. We didn't stay there yet. We just gambled there because we stayed at Bally's.
Mhm.
And so when we went back in 2013, or 2012, that's when we started actually staying at El Cortez.
Mhm.
And
splitting our time from the Strip to downtown, right?
yeah,
We do like 3 nights on each, or 2 and 3, or 3 and 4, whatever it was. And it just slowly started gravitating toward we'll just stay downtown because everything is right there.
and now we don't even go to the Strip. I mean, it's downtown's our jam, and that's where we like
Right.
it. And so the El Cortez just kind of got, when we started the channel 4 years ago, and we went in to ask about filming, but my casino host Nords, he was like, "Well, how many subscribers do you have?" And we're like, "We have 5.
Maybe 6.
We have 5
It's all
subscribers."
family.
And it's all family. Yeah, it's the dogs. It's the children.
So, and he was like, "Well, Sarah the slot lady, she films here, and she has like, $100,000." And we're like, we know she has all of that. We don't, but we need a place to start at. And they approved us. We were really shocked that they approved us to come film there, but they did. And so long story short, today it's just like open arms. They're like, "We can't wait for you to get back." And I text with the general manager, Adam, all the time, and Nords and Mel, she works in the office too. And all 3 of them with this whole Granny Fest thing have been amazing,
Super.
and wonderful place. It's just a wonderful place. And, we advertise the heck out of it. And there's a lot of people now that are going there. And
Yeah.
a lot of them will tell Adam and Nords, that they heard about it through Gamblin Granny. And I love that. And so, it's old school casino and hotel. The rooms are nice. They're not Cosmo nice. So if you
Right.
want all the glitz and glamour, don't go.
Well, who
Yeah.
stays in their room the whole time anyway, right?
Exactly. I'm not going to go to Vegas and sit in my room or
No.
sit out on a balcony. I'm not going to do that. We're going to be out and about. And
So there was there was a question in here about being allowed to film. So I guess
Slot Bandits.
so with the other YouTube channels that are coming, what do they need to do to be able to film while we're there at the El Cortez? I think that's a great question to address.
Okay.
Good question.
Yeah. Okay. All you got to do is email the El Cortez, and you can email Adam directly. And I have his email address. It's eweisberg@elcortez.com, I believe. But I can put that out on my community tab. When we get done tonight, I can put his email
As
out.
it gets closer to the channels that are going to be there.
Well,
sure.
actually, it probably wouldn't hurt to start doing it now.
Yeah, I definitely recommend, guys, if you want to do some sort of collaborations
Yeah.
with all the different channels that are going to be there,
Mhm.
go to Granny's community page later tonight, early tomorrow.
Yeah.
Check out that email address that she drops, because guys, we need to be respectful and make sure that we follow the protocols that are in place to be
Yeah.
able to do this right, so that we can all continue to
Yeah.
go to El Cortez and film. So, let's make that a priority. And once Granny has that dropped on her community page, let's start the ball going on all of the YouTube channels, because I know there's going to be a lot of people that want to collaborate and have
Yeah.
lives and do filming, which they love and allow you to do
Now
that.
he'll get back with you real quick, but he will check your channel out. And but I mean, it's your typical thing. If you get approved, you're gonna get the email by saying, don't show people in the casino. You have to show the casino floor. You can't show the ceiling. It has to be the casino floor. People, there's some people that don't understand that. You can't show other people in the casino.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's people that don't want on camera. And I mean, we've had it happen to us when we've been live at Elko, just sitting down, people next to me, and they're like, please don't get me on camera. And we're like, nope, you're not going to be on
You're good.
camera at all. And
My husband doesn't know I'm here with another man.
we've had that before.
I'm sure.
I mean, just don't, you just got to be respectful. On the El Cortez website, there is a place on the menu where you can read the rules about filming there. And
Okay.
Adam's email address might even actually be on that.
Could be,
so
yeah.
I can attach that.
So
too.
let's just
Hello,
make
Art.
sure that we are respectful, right? Because we want this to be more successful. We want Granny Fest to grow every year, right? So let's make sure that we are following the rules and doing what we need to do. Because it is not very common for a casino to open their doors and welcome not only just one channel, but a collaboration of channels. Much respect goes out to El Cortez. And let's just make sure, I just want to make sure that everybody follows that, right? Because this is a great opportunity for everybody, for all the channels. And kudos.
Right.
Yeah, just kudos to them to allowing this. Because a lot of time, the YouTube channels don't necessarily get the respect that they deserve because it is a lot of hard work. And so for me to hear that El Cortez is doing this and that they allow it and they know this big event and what it means is just phenomenal. Looks like Pop had a suggestion here. He said, can we get someone to wear a microphone when you're not on stage? Last year was kind of hard to hear the slot names if not on stage.
Can we get somebody?
I don't know what he means by that.
Well, the audio, so when we're on stage and we just have microphones for the audience that is there, it's hard for the people in the chat to hear what we're saying.
I don't know if we can or not.
We might be able to get something worked out. We got wireless mics now.
Can you yell louder?
Just yell. Yeah.
I can bring a megaphone. I used to be a cheerleader.
You're the only one with a wireless mic.
Well, I mean, we can hook up our wireless mics to the camera for the live stream.
Oh, you mean he couldn't hear the live stream?
Right.
Is that what he? Is that what?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
when
we're doing a different setup for that anyway this year, right? Because we were just.
We're gonna try to. We're gonna try to make it easier to hear.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
You just be pretty. I'll take care of the tech stuff. It's okay.
Is this your long lost brother on TV right now?
We are friends now.
I think it is. He tells me that all the time. Can you just, I'm telling you exactly what to say. I'm going to turn the camera on, go over there, look pretty, and say what I said. And I'm like, okay, Buddy V has pizza cake. He's like, that's not what I said. Start again.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes.
Yeah, we I mean, that was our first time last year doing that. So we have been discussing doing the microphone on a different thing for when people come in.
Yeah, the red carpet thing we'll definitely be able to hear.
Yeah.
When the show starts, we'll try to get something worked out.
Yeah. So.
But thank you, Papa, for that suggestion, because Melba is saying he's talking about the live stream was coming in. And I actually enjoyed watching the I called it the pregame, right? So as everybody was coming in and having their pictures taken with you and stuff, that was a lot of fun to kind of watch, because what I was expecting to see was just the event itself. So being able to see you guys coming in and interacting with folks. And I'm going to tell you right now, I am not good with names and faces. So I'm 100% honest right now. I will meet you and it will take me forever to remember everybody's names and faces. But you guys did a fabulous job.
This is Granny.
Oh, hi, Dice. Hi, Granny. Nice to meet you. I'm just saying, you guys did a fabulous job, right? The amount to come out before you having your big show and you're out there and you're talking with everybody and you're interacting with everybody who came to the event itself. You don't really see that. Typically what you would see is you're behind the scenes. There's someone else out in the crowd, right? You do the show and then afterwards there's some sort of kind of a party, a get together. But you guys did it all. You did it before, you did it during the show, and you did it after the show. It was amazing. Like, I don't know how you did it, because I would need like 3 assistants. Okay, you need to go here. You need to do this. You need to go there. So hats off to you guys, because it was absolutely fabulous. And to keep us who couldn't come informed the entire time of what was going on was amazing, right? So the
was
support
a good
system
show.
you had at that point in time was just fabulous. Great job.
Thank you.
Well, I mean, last year, again, we got a shout out to Melissa and Enrique from Up and Our Way. Were a huge help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our daughter Courtney and Matt.
Yeah.
Matt was kind of helped with, you know, our security, just kind of, you know, watching the back door kind of thing. There was a backstage, and we had help. We had a support team that really helped out, and it makes things go a little smoother. At least if it looks smooth, great, because it doesn't feel like it's going smooth all the time.
Oh my God! Look.
Oh, I know. Do you
Not
see
John.
who's here
John's
today?
here.
I can't do it as good as y'all can.
Oh no, it's John.
John.
John's got tickets to scalp.
John's in the house. Well, actually, we've been collaborating. He is going to take one end of Fremont. I'm going to take the other end. Now, he's got the bathtub guy that he got tickets with, NES Scratchers and NES Lotto Scratcher.
We had Mike and April do cool stuff,
Yeah.
and Mike and April Unplugged. So we have, you know.
Yeah, so we've already worked it
Grady's
out
over
of
there going, wait, what?
where we're going to sell the tickets.
Oh, John, he's a hoot.
Cash in if you can.
He's a hoot.
He is, right? We had so much fun. That was one of our highlights this summer when we went to Vegas, was opening the door of our hotel room and there is standing NES. I was like, wait, what? And I'm like, I think that's NES. I'm not sure, because again, I'm not good with names and faces. And he's like, oh yeah, that's NES. And I was like, so cool. And you know what's funny is he didn't even want to be part of the show. I mean,
Yeah,
he
he
wanted
was
to
just
just
gonna
kind of
sit
stand
there
around and
and-
watch. And we were like, no, come in, sit down, sit on the couch. Let's have some fun. And he just stole the show.
Yeah,
It was
he
just
never
so much
stopped.
fun.
I think he's still talking.
You know, he's so shy.
Oh, I know. It
He's
took us
just
forever to get
so
him to talk.
shy.
Yeah.
Really
Oh,
good
that's
guy.
funny.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us, NES. We appreciate that. You're awesome. Absolutely.
Can't wait to see you, John.
So anyway, yeah, that's about it as far as you know, the connection with us and El Cortez. And I mean, you know, we are officially part of the El Cortez family now. And you know, I do have to say, last year they surprised us and gave us 3 nights up in the Jackie Gone penthouse, and we didn't know that.
Beautiful, by the way. That
We
was
did not-
beautiful.
I don't get it this year because it's already booked. So it's been booked for a year for this.
Give me
day.
that name. We'll take care of it.
Yeah.
Kidding.
John. It's NES, I'm sure probably has it.
I know. Would that not be the best thing ever? If it's NES sitting there
He's walking around in his robe.
walking around with
Yeah,
his robe. I
yeah.
got this joint. Yeah, this is how we
Oh,
roll.
honestly. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. We look forward to it every year, and we will keep continuing to do it, you know, as long as we feel able to
As long as
keep,
it's still a
to keep-
thing.
Yeah. And you know, at some point in time, I'm sure down the road, somebody else will want to come in and take over something, and when we'll be ready to step down. I mean, we're both 60 years old. We're 60.
60.
60 means you're a baby.
But
You're
this
just babies.
this whole YouTube journey for us has been a blast too, and this has just been the icing on the cake. And we've added the meet and mingle this year for Saturday night too, from 2 to 6. And so if anybody's available, you know, to stop by between 2 and 6 at Elko, you know, to film or just to
Is
have
that
a
at the
drink.
Ice Bar? Is that like where the meetup is?
The Ike's Bar back, yeah, it's at El Cortez there, back by the Fiesta Room where the event will
That's
be.
where Kissy Cat and I are going to have a few margaritas and rope in some good-looking cowboys.
There you go.
There you go. There
Mhm.
you go.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't care. I'll be out with NES.
so just, you know, come on back if you want some, you know, good-looking cowboys and want to have your picture taken. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we're thinking.
Okay.
So
We're ready to
anyway,
go.
Is there anything
No,
else
that's,
you
I
need?
mean, that's Granny Fest start. That's how it started, and that's
Yeah.
kind of where we're at. And
Yeah.
we just can't
so-
wait to, you know, see
So-
everybody again.
Yeah.
I've got a question. So now you guys started your channel. We started ours post-COVID, you know, after, and we've talked to a lot of people that started their channels around COVID. And did you find it to be more successful with everybody sitting at home? Did your channel grow more rapid than you see people that are like us right now? Or did it take you, you know, the same amount of time as?
Well, it took some time for us. I mean, as far as getting subscribers, of course, you know, they've changed that now to where you only need 500 subscribers. We had to have 1,000 subscribers.
Us
And
too,
then
yeah.
and then the 4,000 watch hours. But we had been out in Vegas that first week of March of 2020.
That's when we got permission to film.
Yeah.
Well, we got permission to film. Just started our channel, got permission to film, and then COVID hit hard a week later.
Yeah, and we had just gotten home from Vegas. Actually, we were hearing the talk about it on the plane coming home, and so when we got home is when everything shut down, and we were like, what are we gonna do?
We got like 12 videos in the can.
Because we were gonna go back to Vegas, like in May, and get some more footage. And so we just everybody was on YouTube. That's what everybody was doing. So we just kind of got busy, getting in everybody's chats and just kind of starting to mingle around and getting our name out there.
Yeah,
And
look, you did a great job. I mean, look at this from Devin Morrell.
Yeah.
I mean, just class act. I had the pleasure of meeting Granny and Dice last year. I've never in my life met such amazing people, even though I grabbed Granny's butt.
He did.
Well, was Granny wearing granny panties? Did you get the granny panties? That's what I want to know.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes. Trying to help you keep your balance. She was probably falling, right, Devin? I'm sure she was just she was sailing with the captain and couldn't get her sea legs.
No, he smacked my ass when we were checking in at the hotel at the front desk.
Oh.
He came up behind me.
Okay.
And you were getting stuff out of the limo.
That's
and
right.
he came up behind me. But
well, anyway, back when COVID started, so now we're at home. What are we going to do? And we just ended up getting into some. I don't know what you want to call them, community type chats.
Yeah,
I mean, our Friday night show kind of started through us meeting up with these other channels on Friday nights and doing scratcher tickets. And we drop a link if you want to come on this other channel show. And it was JS Slots at the time. And a scratcher ticket, everybody get $4 or $5 tickets, and the winner, we'll have a winner each week and just have fun with it. It was a way for us to meet up and communicate with everybody on our Friday nights. And so during COVID, did we really grow that fast then?
I have to think. No, it wasn't easy. I mean, it took some time, but we didn't have any watch hours. Watch hours was the more difficult time.
We probably got 1,000 subs before.
We had our 1,000 subs first before we had
4K.
the hours.
Yeah, you needed 4K watch hours. Now
we only had like 30 videos, and we couldn't put out anything because we didn't know what to do. I mean, everything was, everybody was, you couldn't go anywhere to go film anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
But, I don't know. We were getting some views. I mean, we were kind of getting shared out because people were staying at home during COVID, and the TV shows, you've seen them 100 times. So everybody was just on YouTube. I mean,
yeah.
I think it definitely YouTube expanded and grew right during COVID.
Sure.
And I think it was a great time because, we were all at home.
Right.
There's so many reruns that you want to watch. People, they weren't making all the different shows and sitcoms and whatnot, right? Because everybody was on lockdown. And I think that has really opened everybody's eyes to, in my opinion, I don't see as much reality TV on TV now because, and maybe just because I go to YouTube all the time and watch YouTube channels, but that's kind of the new real world kind of experiences is going into YouTube and watching it, right?
Mm-hmm. We don't hardly ever watch regular TV anymore.
If it is, it's on in the background.
It's rare. Yeah.
But I mean, we'll be on YouTube 4 years this coming March.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. But I do have to say that there is way more slot channels, scratcher channels, travel channels.
I agree.
Now than there was even when we started. Right. So it's growing and growing and growing. So
most people could look at that as it's a tough market, or they can look at it as you're going to make so many more friends. Like, I can't tell you, and I know you and I, Granny, have talked about this, but the amount of people that we have met through YouTube is absolutely amazing. Like, I mean, we've got best friends for life. I'm going to tell you right now, if we were to call Sean S, if we were in a bind and we called Sean S, he would be here within the amount of time it would take him to fly.
He would. Yeah.
Right? I mean, just it is amazing the type of people and the amount of people and the amount of support that you get on YouTube. And again, you know, kind of to my comment earlier, I kind of thought it was going to be a competition thing. And I don't like turmoil. I don't like drama. And so I was kind of hesitant to do YouTube. But to my surprise, it's not. It's
Well,
like where you go from one channel to another channel and it's the same people. And you're just sitting around chatting, seeing what's going on in people's lives. How are you doing? What's going on? It is absolutely amazing to me the way that we can all connect through YouTube. Like brilliant that
The only
they
people
created
I
this
wanted to
platform.
compete with was NES, and I shut his slot channel down. So we killed him. So
That's funny.
But I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
I mean, our YouTube journey has just been just amazing. I mean, our Friday nights, we look forward. I mean, so one of our subscribers.
It's our Friday nights.
Well, I mean, one of our subscribers and now one of our best friends, One-Eyed Jack, who's in our chat all the time, had said to us when we were out there in Vegas, he goes, you be honest, or don't answer it, whatever you want to do. But do you guys ever get, you know, just like tired or not looking forward to your Friday night to like, you know, we got to go do our Friday nights. And I went,
Oh,
No.
no. I said, we love it.
never.
Yeah,
I
it's,
said-
it's like our highlight of the week.
Well,
just waiting for Friday night to get here.
Because it's like you get to go hang out with all your friends and have some drinks and just goof around. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean,
You are our
joke-
Friday nights, right? This is our Friday nights now.
the jokes
I'm
in the chat-
texting him. Yeah, I'm texting Mike at 1:00 in the afternoon, going, "All right, it's almost 4:00. You're coming home. What are we having for dinner? And stop at the liquor store because we got to watch Granny and Dice tonight." I mean, that is Saturday
Well,
night.
and that's sad, isn't it? That she has to be drunk to watch you guys.
No.
I
No,
prefer
if I
to
thank
watch
you.
sober.
Wait, Dice has
That's
something to
funny.
say. What were you saying, Dice?
Well, first of all, I encourage that. I'm not funny unless you're drunk. First of all, and two, I mean, the people in the chat, like Melba. Where else are you going to be able to hear Melba say, "I got to motorboat Granny and make out"?
I know.
Melba,
But
is
you
so
know what?
funny.
You can stay home, right? We can stay home. You can drink and you can eat. You can have fun. You've got live entertainment. It's reality TV right in front of you.
Right.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
Melba was our first non-family subscriber
Yep.
and our first channel member.
Yep.
And lo and behold, when we were in Vegas in June of 2020, when it opened back up,
Right.
and because that's when we did our first live stream
Right,
at El Cortez,
right.
Melba is walking behind us. She was there too, and of course we didn't know each other. She didn't know we were a channel or anything. It was really kind of funny because Melba found herself walking behind us because she was like, I was there that same time you guys were, and she found herself in our live stream that night. That was
wow.
so funny.
And we've got to meet Melba on several occasions. You guys did a video together.
Yeah.
Melba does some acting in this video. Melba, I forget the name of the video now. It's Melba and Gigi. I forget what the.
I'd have to go
It's-
back and look at it.
You guys are playing slots side by side.
Yeah.
And doing a betting type strategy to see who can come out ahead. But you know, some of our videos we like to do a little skit, funning around or something with
Yeah,
it. But
yeah.
Melba was an actress in this, and she did marvelously.
That's funny. Devin Morrill says the first time I heard "Suck Me Sideways" was from Granny.
Wait, I'm sorry, Granny. Look at the camera and say that.
Suck me sideways.
That's better than a sharp stick in the eye.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
So I wanted to ask you about, we've been watching you for about 13, 14 months now, religiously every Friday night. But so have you ever actually had a claimer when
yeah.
you scratched off and had to send it? And then the other thing I wanted to ask you is, always say Texas, by the way, which from all the different people that send you in the scratch offs, right? And I know that you love getting those. What have you seen that's the most successful? Is it the Florida tickets that you got that time that we watched? I think it is, but I'm just curious.
Yeah, when Rick from the Slot Bandits, he was
Yep.
sending us.
Yeah.
He was sending us those Florida tickets, and
Probably those were our most successful tickets.
those were the most
Yeah.
successful ones. And we love getting lottery. We love getting scratcher tickets from anybody. I just don't want crosswords or bingos. I just want the
Make it simple.
Make it
Simple,
simple,
right?
'cause
Yeah.
the crosswords and the bingos take too long. But
Never have gotten a claimer.
we've never gotten a claimer.
Not even on the show or off the show.
No.
We've never
Okay.
Okay,
scratched a
that's
claimer.
that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, never.
No.
But on the show, we did scratch a $500 winner, and the max you can win is $200 on our show. So we did give away a $200 cash prize on our show.
Yeah, one time. That
One
was
time.
Heaven Knows. Heaven knows
Heaven
won
knows
that.
one
Yeah.
Nice.
$200. We've given away 100 a couple times.
Yeah.
50s.
Yeah.
Then usually, 25s, 10s.
We scratched 100 one night when it was Melba's turn. Melba won $50.
Yeah, Melba won a 50.
Yeah.
$50
I
make
think
you
it
holler.
was 50, wasn't it? I think
Yeah.
it was.
I think.
No,
So,
but no, I'm still waiting for that claimer.
Or was it a hundo? Did she win
I
a
don't know. I'm thinking it was a hundo now.
I can't remember.
I'm thinking
Mel-
it was a $200 ticket and we sent her
Maybe she
100.
won 100. I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember.
The first night that I watched, you guys actually picked my number.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
I do
really?
remember
No.
that.
Actually, you picked the number. We
Well,
don't
I
pick
picked the
any
number, but you
Yeah, you
shift
picked
You
your
tell him,
phone.
Dice. Get on him.
That's right.
Get on
It's all
him.
random.
Okay.
Yeah.
Melba says it was a $200 winner and she won 100.
There you
So,
go.
okay.
Nice.
Awesome.
So NES says Florida lottery is by far one of the worst in the country odds wise. Interesting. Because I've
heard that, but every time Rick sends us he sent
He-
NES tickets too, and they sucked for NES when
Really?
he scratched them.
Yeah, he
So-
just said they gave him 250 in tickets and got 0 back.
Yeah, see, we scratched one and it was a $500 winner.
Yeah,
of
he
Rick's. He sent us $250 or $300 worth of tickets.
I think he
I
got
think
a
it was
profit.
300. Yeah.
And that one ticket we scratched
Mhm.
was 500. I think he ended up profiting like 300.
on one of the sessions.
300, yeah.
And the other one he might have broke even or just a little bit ahead. But every time he sent us tickets, the Florida tickets have not been losers.
Wow.
Yeah, so they were good. So if Rick is still in the chat, you can send us some more tickets, Rick. Those are fun.
Oh, he's
Well, I
here.
think it's awesome that you get different states that come in, right? And you could kind of explain that process, but I love watching you scratch because we don't see that. We're in Texas. We only scratch Texas tickets. And I think it's great when I watch you scratch the different states and the different types of games that they have.
Yeah.
And I really think it's awesome, right? To be able to sit back and go, oh, those tickets look cool. Oh, I wish we could go there and get those tickets, right?
Yeah.
So kind of explain if people wanted to send you tickets. I mean, I think it's a great process that you have for that.
Well,
Yeah.
Scotty H. Town says NES is just unlucky. That's just his problem.
Yes.
Well, you can send them to our P.O. Box, and that's P.O. Box 422
442.
442.
It's in our description of every video.
442.
They won't
yeah,
remember.
our-
We've
our-
all been drinking.
in
You'll have to
there.
post it.
And, and just send them to us, and we will scratch them live on a Friday night.
If you can include a self-addressed stamped envelope so we can get them back to you, that helps.
Oh, I
either
failed that.
Or I kind of like to do them with insurance on them too, especially if there's
Especially if they're winners.
yeah, especially if there's winners in a tracking number.
But then we just send them back, and then your money is your money.
Yeah.
But
So
we're shouting. I mean, if you're a channel, especially a scratcher channel, well, these tickets are provided by NES Scratcher
yeah.
or whoever, and it's just a shout out, and it's something fun and different for us to do.
Yeah, and and scratching different states' tickets, of course, I can't see worth a shit anyway. So it's kind of like, what does that say down there? Is that a fence, or is that what is that, a bank? Or
I am the same way. I wear my glasses, and it's super hard when we are in the studio because we have the ring lights. And he's like, well, maybe you should think about getting contacts. I am telling you right now, I am not touching my eyeballs. Nobody is touching my eyeballs. When I go to the eye doctor, nobody is touching these eyes. Like, they're mine. Nobody's touching them. And so I get it, right? It's like, if I don't have my glasses on, I can't see.
well,
So-
it's pretty bad because I do wear contacts, and they're bifocal contacts.
Rick says,
and,
reach out, he'll send you some.
and I can't. Oh, is he still in here? Okay, perfect. I need a new prescription, and I can't wear my glasses because I have to wear my regular glasses and then put my readers on over it. So I've got double glasses on. So
Yeah,
No,
I
I
need to take
hear
a
you.
picture. And I need to take a
It's
picture
bad.
of that and put
It's
it
really
up on
bad.
social media. You
So NES says send all the losers to NES PO Box 322.
You know what?
That's funny.
I think we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna start collecting, and I am gonna send him probably a 30-pound box of losing tickets.
Nice. Nice. I think it'll be fun.
I love NES.
That's funny. Well, does anybody else in the chat have any questions?
Could be anything.
You know, about anything, or
What
Yeah,
kind of
I
beard
mean-
oil do I use? You know.
it's not
There
about
was a couple comments about the jealousy of your beard and how nice it looked in the very beginning
Oh,
of the
thank you.
chat. So
I'm
yes.
sure that lady is really jealous.
Wow. Okay. Slot Bandits has gotten 2 claimers in the last month.
Yeah, I was just
Wow.
I was just reading that. Wow. See,
That's
I would love
amazing.
to get I'd love to get a claimer, but it's
But
just not.
yeah,
it's
Slot
not
Bandits.
happening.
What are you spending to get that though? Are they the smaller amount tickets?
What did you send up? $20 tickets?
I think they were the $20 Florida tickets. Yeah.
And that was $300 worth. Well,
Yeah.
the episode that we watch, I mean, we watch them all, but if that's the same one we're talking about,
Douche,
welcome
is
in, Douche. Thank you for joining us. So awesome.
Lucky Lady Slot.
Is
hello, hello.
the nice guy still in the El Cortez barber shop?
Yes. Yeah, he's got an appointment with him when we get out there.
I
So
got a beard trim and a
Andreas.
mampering that's going to happen to all this
Nice.
Tuesday or
Okay.
Wednesday?
Okay.
On
Well,
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
All right.
Andreas is his name. He's the owner of the barbershop up there. We did an interview with him. That barbershop was actually his grandfather's. His grandfather or great grandfather?
Grandfather started that
Yeah.
back in the 70s.
Ah, that's cool.
Taking care of some of the mob guys, I think.
Yeah. We've got a video of that on the channel, and it's real interesting to hear his
We'll have to
story
check
about
that out. That sounds really
is
cool. I love
So-
anything history.
Yeah.
Was it Scott Nightingale?
Yes.
Scott Nightingale sent me some information of something that his father had come across, and it turned out that it was old memorabilia that is worth $1,200 right now.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
wow.
so for our channel, because I do a lot of history things with our Unplugged or Plugged In here, and that was a lot of fun to chase down. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch your video because I think that'll be interesting.
Yeah, it's real interesting. And here's another piece of information that some of you might know and might not know about El Cortez is when Bugsy Siegel owned the El Cortez, of course, he took exceptionally great care of his employees, as does Kenny Epstein today. But if there was one of his employees that passed away and they didn't have any family around, he took care of getting their bodies cremated, and they are in urns down in the basement of the El
I think
Cortez.
Jackie Gahn continued that.
Yeah, Jackie Gahn continued that too.
Wow,
But,
that's amazing.
Yeah, so in the basement of the El Cortez, there is urns of past employees that just didn't have any family. And we have not been down in the basement. We've been asked if we'd like to go. They just won't allow any filming down in there. But I respect that, and I'm not going to, I just feel like that's just a private area down there. So, but yeah, there is past employees that their ashes are in urns down there in the basement. So
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing, right?
Yeah.
That's very respectful and neat in itself.
and we have met Kenny Epstein, the owner of the El Cortez now, and he is an outstanding man.
Super nice guy.
Super, super nice guy.
I've read a lot of things about him. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
He's great. He is great.
So Lettuce Market, you says, will there be a group pool the night of Granny Fest?
Yes, there is. After the show that night, we will do a group poll, probably over in the high limit room. And
That's still up for.
yeah, it just depends. We haven't decided yet 100%. It might be out on the floor, probably at a Dragon Link or
Where there's room for everybody to gather.
Yeah.
It's the only thing about that high limit room. It is small.
Yeah, you do have to be there. You do have to be present at the El Cortez that night to participate. We will start collecting that week when we start running into people. We'll start collecting out there, and then we'll collect the night of Granny Fest
Through the day
as
of
well.
beyond Friday. Sure.
So it's $100
Buy-in per
buy-in
person
per person
for a spot.
for a spot. Yeah. So
You can have as many spots as you want.
yeah, if you're interested, you can send me an email. If you want more information about it, you can send me an email and I'll get back with you ASAP. So
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. I'm excited, right? And I am truly hoping for people that don't know, we always, other than when we drive to Vegas, which is our honeymoon anniversary weekend, we always fly standby. So I am hoping that we are able to fly in and come in and meet everybody. It is just going to be an absolutely amazing, outstanding time.
Well, I mean, we're coming, but it's just we tried to book regular flights and they were like $1,500 each.
I just don't get that, right? That's just crazy.
yeah, it is.
What was G2E being on that week, and then NASCAR's the next
NASCAR's that-
weekend.
That's what's
Starts
killing
that
us.
Sunday. Yeah.
Yep.
And
NASCAR.
Granny Fest.
Well, yeah, everybody's coming in for Granny Fest. Don't
Well,
discount
I
yourself,
really,
Dice.
You know, the main event.
Yes, absolutely. All right, so I think that you have a big surprise for everybody, Dice.
Well,
Do you know?
it's taken 3 years to write this, to write the official.
I got my
Granny Fest
pen.
song.
I got my pen ready. Do you see this? I'm ready. Chorus and all.
I'm not going to be able to hear you very well because he's got that turned up.
Is this too,
I'm just saying.
ladies and gentlemen of the crowd, I implore you, is this too loud?
Put that thumbs up in there, guys. Let's go. It's the minute we've all been waiting for.
Well, you mentioned, driving to Vegas. This song is kind of like, how you would get to Vegas. This is called Granny Fest or Bust, ladies and gentlemen.
World
Well,
premiere.
I'm loading up my Cadillac on the drive down east out west. Going crossing different states, a place called Granny Fest. Party up and down with my YouTube friends out there. Everyone drink, party and gamble. That won't just live. My Cadillac is low on fuel, all my tires rust. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now, baby. It's Granny Fest or bust. Granny Fest, I'll make it there, I must. I'll make it there, this I swear. Granny Fest or bust. Granny Fest or bust. All right. Well, this is, you people from Texas will get this last reference. Well, I'm whipping down on a bucket burger, driving with my knee. 4 big reds and a cup of coffee, and I sure do gotta pee. I can see the neon lights going in and the dust. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now, it's Granny Fest or bust. My Cadillac is wrong feelings from all times of rust. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now, it's Granny Fest or bust. Granny Fest or bust. Granny Fest, real this, I'll make it there, I must. I'll make it there, this I swear. Granny Fest or bust. Granny Fest or bust. I'll make it there, this I swear. Granny Fest
Ready.
or bust.
Nice. I love it. Granny Fest or bust. I love it.
Wolfing down on a Bucky burger, driving with my knees.
We love Buc-ee's. Let me just tell you.
That's always our first stop before we head to Vegas is
At
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I
absolutely.
got Bucky's cup around here somewhere.
Now,
What do
is
they do with it?
Big Reds are a soda down there, right?
It is for me. For some people, it is, and some people it is like hate or you love it, right? It's
Okay.
either or. For me, I love Big Red. For him, no, he doesn't like it.
I've never had one that just fit in the song. I'm figuring you're whipping down some Bucky burgers and 4 Big Reds
Big
and a cup of
Reds,
coffee.
Yeah,
That actually makes sense.
it does. And also Dr. Pepper, Dublin, Texas, and Dr. Pepper is a big thing here as well. So absolutely.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you. I'm seeing high fives and guitar emojis and.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you, guys. Granny Fest or bust. That's
it.
That's
the
it, yeah.
song. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the song. So, yeah, he'll be doing that for that night for sure.
I think
Well,
that's
Harold
great.
Cazali
Oh, sing it. Take it away, Dice. Take it away.
Mike and April, awesome as usual, Dice.
He gets to doing this.
Well, I've
Slow down.
couple old fashions. They'll make you a couple of big reds and a cup of coffee. Erica's only with a $5.90 fudge nugget. Well, thank you, Magnati. Thank you, dear generous super chat. Thank you, Magnati fudge nuggets. Mike and April appreciate that.
Dang right we do.
Thank you, Aaron.
Nice. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think this has been absolutely.
It's been very informative.
I love
Learned a
all the
lot.
information that you guys have given us about Granny Fest. I think having you on the show has been an absolutely fun time, right?
I think I'm going to go out and say that we would like to have you back after Granny Fest.
Yeah.
And kind of tell us how it went.
Sure, we can do that.
Kind of
Well,
get your
we'll know because
Well, yeah,
we will
but-
be watching.
but let
absolutely.
them
Yeah.
but from their point of view of how it went.
Yeah.
And because it doesn't matter what you're doing, there's a struggle because are we going to be late or is everything going to go off without a hitch?
Yeah.
Tonight.
Oh my gosh, I forgot one of my high heels at home. Can you go home and get it or get me another?
Tonight
I'm
before
kidding.
we
I don't
did
wear
this,
heels.
she
but-
walked around going, "I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous."
I
I'm like, "We do
was.
this every week," and it's not like we don't know these people. But she was nervous.
I do.
Well, it is Friday, that Friday of Granny Fest. It is busy because we got to get up early. This year we rented the PA system, so you guys got to go get the PA system and get it back.
Well, the first year we rented a PA, so we had to do that. So we kind of know how to do that.
Yeah.
Last year, Michael Ross brought the whole PA, so we didn't have to mess with that. But this year, Michael Ross is going to be out of town, so he won't be there. I got to get the PA again, which Enrique from Up and Our Way is going to help me do that. And
Awesome people.
we got rehearsals, set up everything.
Yeah.
Kind of
Rehearsals that early
get everything
afternoon.
lined out, and then doors open at 5, and let
Yeah.
the party.
Can I
begin.
ask when rehearsals are so I can see Mike in his Speedo with my binoculars and I can film it without him noticing? Can you, Granny, you could just text me when that is.
We'll text.
Well,
Yeah, we'll text it to you, April. That's funny. That is so funny. But we're really looking forward to it, and we can't wait for it to get here. We will be heading out there on Friday, October the 6th. So we
Awesome.
will not have a show on that Friday night because we'll be in the air heading to Vegas. And but we
So our monthly members giveaway show will be the Friday before,
which I think is like the
Okay.
29th or the
28th,
30th
I
or
think.
something like that. So
Nice.
but yeah, it's a lot of fun. We enjoy it.
Melba says Mike's got a sequin Speedo. Nice.
She sewed the sequence for me. We've been working very closely together.
Did she take all your measurements?
That's
Yes.
fun.
Yes.
You had to buy extra sequins, I heard.
One thing I do want to say is if you are a channel that is coming to Granny Fest,
Pay attention, guys. This is great info.
when you're checking in at the door that night at 5 o'clock to get into the fiesta room, please let the girls at the desk know that your channel has 1,000 or more subscribers so that you can get into the special drawing. You have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to get into Elco's drawing. That is El Cortez's
Deal.
giveaway. That's not ours. So
And that's for like $100, $200, $500.
I
worth of
saw
free
that last year.
Yeah.
Yes, that was
It's
amazing.
amazing what they do.
yeah, last year they gave away $1,800 worth of free play.
Now
Yeah, they
everybody attending Granny Fest, when you make sure you have a player's card, and do they have to register at the player's
Yeah,
desk?
you got to go. Even if you do have a player's card, you have to go to the Players Club, register, tell them you're there for Granny Fest, because at the kiosk, I'm going to have a special
Granny logo.
promo code on the kiosk that you go and you tap that and you'll get free play. It'll print out a free drink voucher,
Hang on to that.
and
I think it's free play and free
I think
drink.
it's free play and the free drink, but you have to register at the Players Club. So you can do that. I mean, the earlier you get to El Cortez that Friday is probably better. If you can get there early in the afternoon, get your Players Club card, or if you have a card, go there, tell them you're there for Granny Fest, and they'll get you fixed up at the kiosk where you can do the promo for that. So
Awesome.
Yeah, they take care of us. They're just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody in attendance.
It really sounds like it.
It does, absolutely.
Yeah.
And for anybody that's getting ready to travel into Vegas with the MGM hack and everything, and we did I don't want to say break news, but we did a special on that earlier this week. It does appear that everything is kind of dying down and getting back to normal. So I think if you're traveling to Vegas and you're staying at MGM with the next couple of days, you can expect normal reservation.
Nova had to get jumbo sequence.
Right, I saw that, right?
Dang right she did.
All right.
Oh,
I have
funny.
nothing. Never mind. Forget what I was saying. Carry on with the show.
Well, also too, I mean, they did tell me yesterday there's still just a few rooms left at El Cortez under the Granny Fest code. So I can post that code back up in the community tab tonight too, if anybody's still looking for a room. There's very few left, but there is some. I might be over. I don't know if it's on the tower side. It might be over on the older side, but if anybody's still needing a room, I do still have the code for that for a special. So
Barbara wanted to know what time that they generally do the drawings. They do that about in the middle of the show, correct?
no,
I think it
it'll
was
be
at the end.
At the end?
Yeah, it'll
Okay.
be at the end. Yeah, it'll be at the end of the show.
Well, at the very first year, they did it in the middle of the show, and then the energy in the room just tanked.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we asked them the second year if they can do it at the end of the show.
Yeah.
And after Michael was done doing the grand finale and everything, and energy's still up. So people who don't have 1,000 subscribers or more and aren't in the drawing, can go out and start gamble or go do whatever, and then or meet around, get ready for the group poll.
Yeah,
or
wait
whatever.
for the group poll.
So it'll be after, let's see, 7:30. So roughly about 7 to 8. So roughly about 8:30
8:15,
Yeah.
8:30, yeah.
will be the drawing for the 1,000
And they'll
subscribers.
draw, they'll draw the tickets. They'll read the number off. They'll give you a little bit to get there.
Yeah.
And if you're not there, they'll draw another ticket. So you
I
got
think it's great.
Yeah.
to be in the room. Yep. So if anybody has any questions, you can just, send me an email or a DM or something, and
Awesome.
I'll answer anything that I can. So
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. Melba says the Granny Fest logo game won't show up until you go through the player's desk first.
yeah,
Correct.
you got
Yes.
to check in at the player's desk for sure. So
Well, I think it's great. I think it's wonderful that I stumbled across you on YouTube and started watching you. I mean, the first night we watched you, I was like, babe, you've got to check this out.
I'm like,
And he
what
was
are
just
these
sitting
people
there and
doing?
his jaw was just slowly but surely dropping a little bit more. He's like,
What are you
Wow.
watching?
this is amazing, right? I'm like, I know. And we have religiously been watching you guys ever since. It is great. And
What was the guitar that got me? Because I'd seen
yeah.
the slot stuff and
Dicey's your biggest fan. Watch out.
Thank you.
and there these people are scratching and picking and scratching, and I'm like, what's going on here? And by the end of it, I looked
It's
at
a
her.
show, right? You
It was
are
very high quality.
entertainment. It
Yep.
is
Oh, thank you.
value and
Yep.
thank you.
it's
Well-
just it's interactive. I mean, it's everything you could possibly want. I mean, it's brilliant. You guys have done a fabulous job on
Thank you. Well,
coming up with
here
that.
in the state of Illinois, you can't film in casinos.
We've asked. We've
I've
tried.
been to the gaming
Yeah.
board. I've sat and talked to one of the directors at the Illinois Gaming Board, and that is just the rule. Now, if you want to try and sneak it, that's your opinion, that's your choice, but we just
Sure.
won't do that. And I mean, your quality is not that great. So we just choose to not even go around here anymore. If we go, it's just for fun, or I'll take Grandma Joanne and we'll go down for a few hours and play, but we don't film. So that's why, I mean, we got approved over in Kansas City. It's a 4-hour drive for us, but hey, we love it over there.
And so is Indiana.
And
About the
Indiana's
same.
4 hours too. So
And there's there's actually 2 casinos in Kansas City we can record at.
Yeah.
And there's 2 over in Indiana that we can do.
yes, yeah.
So look for more stuff from there. But Lloyd Baker's got class. Thank you, Lloyd Baker. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
For your
So
comment.
I mean, we just that's what we're able to do on Friday nights, to be able to have a weekly live show, or be able to get in keep in contact with everybody, is to do that and do the scratcher tickets. And
Well, the Friday night thing again was suggested to us by somebody that was doing a Friday night show that we were on their show similar to this, you know, split screen stuff, scratching tickets. I was picking around.
Ah,
This person wanted to take a break and suggested you guys ought to take my spot and, you know, scratch tickets and you know, and Dice can pick around on his guitar. Just, you know, call it something. Okay, how about something original like picking and scratching? And you know, and we started, you know, maybe having 30 people come in at a time, or
Yeah.
you know, and we just stayed consistent with it.
Be consistent.
Unless we're in
yeah.
the air, unless we're in the air going to Vegas on a Friday night or something, we're live every Friday night.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody in the chat has a chance to win some cash. If we don't, it's fun. We just love hanging out with everybody. You know, it's just a blast.
I want to go back. Gamblin Mitzi had a question a little ways back. She was asking if the plaza was walkable from the El Cortez, or should she take an Uber? It just depends. I mean,
how good are your knees?
How good of a walker are you? Yes.
Yeah, if you're not a very good walker, I would definitely just get an Uber.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but it can definitely take. I have a bad knee as well. I can walk it, but it's very slow for me. But so if you want to be comfortable, just get an Uber.
yeah, definitely.
You'll be there quick, and an Uber would be like $6. That's it. You know.
Yeah.
Or NES is going to offer a Lyft service for $12 a ride, I heard, and he'll take you anywhere you want to go.
Yes,
Who's
or
that?
you know, if
NES.
John.
Probably.
yeah, so you know, definitely if everybody can show up at El Cortez, or you know, down the street when Gambling Granny comes into town, you can make it there no problem because she's got the private escorts.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
funny.
Well, I know for me, this has been so
Brian,
much fun.
Thank you very much, Brian. This is my oldest question. Brian's saying cool glass today.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Or maybe they're talking to maybe
No.
they're talking about April's readers. I don't know.
No, he's talking about yours.
Yeah, mine are not cool. They're just normal, ugly. everyday
Brian's
glasses.
actually a really good friend of ours, and he makes fun of April's glasses all the time. So he's
I
obviously talking
got
about yours.
these at the Big Elvis show. We dropped a video where Gigi actually gets to perform a little tambourine action with Big Elvis at Harrah's on our last was back in March, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, you're at a Big Elvis show, you got to pick up some Elvis glasses. I mean, come on, it's Vegas.
It's Vegas. You got to have fun, right? Anything goes
Yeah.
in Vegas. Anything goes.
Absolutely. No kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding.
You know, come with and I think for me, and maybe you guys will agree, when people send me messages on all the different social platforms, I always tell them, look, plan your breakfast, and then beyond that, just go with the flow. Just go
Right.
with whatever happens, because if you try to plan too much when you're going to Vegas, you're going to be disappointed because you're looking at this list of 50 things, or let's just say 10 things you think you're going to do in Vegas, and you're not going to get them done because as you're going from place to place, you find other things to do. So, you know, plan maybe your breakfast, plan maybe your dinner, but other
Right.
than that, go with the flow. Have fun. You're on vacation. You plan every day, right? I get up, I get dressed, I brush my teeth, I go to work, I sit at the computer, I do my thing for 8 hours. When you're on vacation, don't plan it. Plan your breakfast,
Yeah.
maybe plan your dinner, and other than that, just go with the flow and have fun, right? That's kind of what I tell people when they send me messages. Is
That's true.
yeah, just kind of go with it. Just do your thing and go.
Welcome in, Jamel. Good to see you. I mean, we had you know, live streams planned in March that the times just, you know how Vegas is. We'd say it's 7:00 p.m. and next thing you know, it's 7:00 p.m. and we're still eating
10
somewhere.
minutes away. Yeah.
Yeah. and
Yeah,
we're like,
exactly.
We better back that up, and it's easy to just reschedule stuff, and
Yep.
you know,
just
yeah, again,
reschedule it.
yeah, go with
Yeah.
the flow.
Just go with the flow. Don't
Yeah.
be disappointed, and don't overthink it, right? And I am telling you right now, you may be able to stand outside of Horseshoe, and you may be able to see the encore, and it looks like a 10 or 15-minute walk. It's not, because there's so much enticing to get you in and out of all the different places. Have fun. Just go with the flow.
Yeah.
And just do your thing,
So-
right? Be relaxed.
So what you're reading is, I'm assuming, the text from April. So what happened was
Yeah.
our software that you have was compensating for the loudness, and it was bringing his levels down. So
Okay.
there's some settings in there that I didn't think about. We should have run a test on it, because the second he started playing, it started adjusting the levels down, and you could hear it. It just wasn't like your show where you can hear it clear, because there's some settings that you have to turn off that was adjusting for the pinging of the mic.
Hear that?
Too loud?
You hear that? Mhm.
I thought you would appreciate that, Granny.
Thank you.
What is this? What is this?
What is this nonsense you talk of?
So turn it down and play it again, okay? There you go.
There you go.
There.
Make sure that's okay.
All right, I'll do it. I'm gonna try
He's,
to-
look, guys, roll with it. Just go with the flow. You're in Vegas now, walking down the strip. You got this.
Can you hear that?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm loading up my Cadillac, gonna drive that east and west. Drive across the desert sands to a place called Red Fest.
Okay.
Party up and down with my YouTube friends up there. To drink, party and gamble in that warm desert air. My Cadillac is low on fuel, 4 miles out from us. There ain't nothing gonna stop me now. It's Granny Fiscal Bus. Granny Fiscal Bus. Granny Fast, move Granny Fast. I'll make it there, I must. I'll make it there, this I swear. Granny Fiscal Bus. Granny Fiscal Bus. All you folks from Texas will know this next line. Well, I've been down on a bucket burger, driving with my knee. 4 big breads and a cup of coffee, and I sure do gotta pee. But see them neon lights glowing in that desert dust. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now, this Granny Fiscal Bus. My Cadillac is running on fumes, 4 bound tires and rust. Ain't nothing gonna stop me now, this Granny Fiscal Bus. Granny Fast, oh Granny Fast, I'll make it there, I must. I'll make it there, this I swear it is. Granny Fiscal Bus, I'll make it there, this I swear. I gotta drown out my vocal noise.
I love you guys.
Granny Fiscal Bus.
Wow.
See?
I don't care if you're
Thank you,
if your audio
everybody. I am right,
software
as always.
if it's too loud, you're too damn old. That's all I gotta say.
I agree.
No, I get where the volume would if you clip it out, it cuts it off.
And that's what it was doing.
Yeah, you get that, don't you?
Well,
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, he knows the audio stuff. So
That was amazing.
next time,
Sorry, I was
we'll
late
do
to
we'll do
that
another
fine.
test on that. We never
Melvis
tested
is
that.
much better. Okay, thank you. If Melvis says it, then it's gold.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Well, I just want you guys to know I appreciate you having come on to our show. Cannot wait to follow up with you from Granny Fest. Of course, we will have some inside scoop as well
Yeah.
on our own.
Yeah.
Well,
You
Yeah,
guys are
Granny-
wonderful people. You are wonderful supporters of the channel, and I am here. What I love the most is
Me?
yes,
Oh.
yes.
of course.
No, no, I mean I do love you, but what I love the most is
Ooh, she said
What-
bye.
I just
I love
said
you.
but.
Bye. I love you.
What I love
Bye.
the most, and what I think what you see with Granny and Dice is what you get outside of the YouTube channel, right? And I think that's
So
important.
he's just walking around with his guitar all
Yes,
the time?
absolutely.
At
work,
he's
100%.
just-
Much.
And she's constantly telling me to turn it down.
Turn it down.
Yeah,
Turn
yep.
it down.
So you're too loud. You might have clipped the mics there.
He doesn't have me on a digital thing like he did.
Correct.
So.
Look. Oh, Granny knows her stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to just say thank you for everybody for joining us. I appreciate it. I loved having you on the show. And please, anytime you guys want to come back and co-host with us, it's just been
Just don't tear up the studio so much this time.
Yeah, just don't come across and start doing your graffiti
I
there.
ran out of spray paint right there.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having us. We appreciate it. We hope we answered, some questions about Granny Fest. And like I said, if anybody has any other questions, feel free to send me an email or DM
Yeah,
me.
absolutely.
I'll answer.
All right, so I'm gonna officially dice. Are you listening?
Yes.
I'm officially going to give it away to you, and you can rock us right out of here. You can check Gambling Granny on Friday night. They will be live once again. We'll be live on Sunday. I hope everybody has the most fabulous week. And Dice, turn that baby up and let's go.
There you go. All right, guys. Mike and April, rocking our show. Dice and Granny, we gotta go.
Loud.
Mike and April, rocking our show.
Use that squirt bottle.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. We'll see y'all in just a few weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And everybody tune in for Friday night, Gambling Granny's channel.
Yeah.
We will see y'all all there.
Thank
Have
you,
a great
guys.
night. Thank
See
you.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.